I'm Sarah Richardson. This is Sarah's Island Rescue. Welcome to my comfort zone.
Fun fact, I graduated from university 30 years ago. And I seem to recall that 30 years ago, this is what I was doing. Here I am, back to my roots. I need to say something. Dark exteriors are so on trend, right? Everybody likes dark windows, dark siding, black cottages. The darker you go, the more the sun beats on it and it bakes and it heats up. I think over time that paint's gonna crack. I don't think it's gonna look great. Also, what I love about this color, this Dover gray, is it is the color of the gray lichen on the rocks. So when it's done, this cottage is going to be nice and quiet against the landscape. No white trim.
Give me a brush or a roller because we've got to get this place painted ASAP. Everybody's pitching in, all under the watchful eyes of Daisy and Maisie.
I have been painting tiny pieces of trim. Oh, do you see this? The window installers are gonna come and finish up next week. So much trim. Today we have painters on the island, we have cabinetry install, and we have our shower glass on the way. All of our vanities are scheduled to come on Monday, and that is a big step, and that is great news because that means we can have sinks in the bathrooms.
Hello?
Mo, what's
Hi.
going on? I just got a video from Mo, who is cutting the slab, the gorgeous slab of jade light for our bathroom.
It's going sideways.
It's going sideways. It looks like it's going all over the floor. And the material is disintegrating.
It's not taking the dry tool. It's just disintegrating when I'm trying to grind it.
And I've designed this whole bathroom around this slab.
So what I did is cut it an inch smaller all around and grind the spot, but it's just collapsing.
We've chosen to use it for our closet, the desk in our bedroom, and also for our vanity.
Yeah, this is not fixable.
We've just wasted a huge piece of stone, 2 feet deep, 9.5 feet wide. It's garbage. I did buy 2 full slabs. I bought more than I needed, thinking I'd have extra to save it and use it another time. So now he's gonna try again. If this next slab doesn't work, we've just thrown a whole bunch of money out.
On the upside, the glass installers are here, which means shower time.
Look at that!
Not too bad.
Oh, no, not too bad. It looks amazing. All of it except that I can't
That's
shower
the
for
dog's
another 24
towel.
hours. Look, Alex.
That's the dog's towel.
No, that's for the bath mat.
The dog's
Bath mat and a robe or towel hook. How great is that? These guys always put them in every shower for me.
Grab your robe.
The door doesn't hit the shower head. How many times does the door hit the shower head?
All the minor details matter when you're measuring them and mapping them out.
Yes, attention to details matters. Always take the time to fuss over the little things that can make a big difference.
Brand new collection that I did with Allstyle. Da, da, da. How cool is that? So we designed this for big scale hardware. It's sort of a riff on a shaker, kind of a riff on campaign hardware. And the idea is you've got this nice mounting plate so that you can put a stellar piece of hardware on it.
Oh, wow.
How cool is that? You can spray it any color you want. So many possibilities.
Saturday morning. This is how we roll. Somewhere in there is Sarah.
It's a beautiful, calm morning here. And what did you think of the porch floor color that I painted?
Well, I like it.
And I'm about to paint the porch floor for the second time. Well, actually for the third time. Changing the color. Turns out it's a bit dull and smoky.
I think it could be a little bit more vibrant.
Alex thought it was not exactly what he wanted.
But a little more pop would be good.
So we've tested 2 new colors.
I like the one that Clover has approved.
So now you think I should repaint this floor again?
Well, I wish you didn't have to, but yeah.
And I'm about to do it again.
What else would we do on a Saturday?
This is coat 3. Coat 3 for the win. Union boss. She's probably gonna go take another break. Before and after. Looking good.
Fiona thinks a picnic by the lake is looking pretty good too.
This is coat 2 of this color, coat 4 in this porch. And I'm gonna call this done. Oh, are you inspecting my floor? Clover, is it dry? What do you think?
It looks so good.
What do you think? Is this better? Better?
Better. The kitchen crew is making things better too.
That is the coolest kitchen I've ever seen. I'm just the electrician, so what do I know?
These guys have been working so hard. Glass, ripples, the world's biggest island. It's Monday and it's shaping up to be a wacky day already. Alex has gone in to get the painters. We also have the window crew coming.
This is my third trip in less than an hour.
The Cabinetry crew.
I'll be back.
Plus the owner of the Cabinetry company. Nothing can slow down my Minister of Exteriors.
At this moment, the window guys are here to adjust the windows, put new jambs on, put all the trim on 27 windows in the house. The millwork guys who are here installing my brand new collection. We have painters here, our outdoor carpenter here building our stairs, our countertop templater here for the kitchen, and en route here we have all the bathroom vanities. Look at this. This is our sawtooth profile. Look at this. Cool, right? Arriving soon is going to be a gorgeous marble countertop, so this is going to be an amazing desk. Don't yawn when I'm talking about my new cabinet collection. I want you to be like this about the cabinets. This is the front for our vanity. So it has this beaded detail and then a flat panel across the top, and that's so you can put beautiful hardware right across here. This is the diamond front panel. 2 IKEA cabinets put together. This is what you get. Ta-da! So here we've taken that same beaded detail, but it's running down the center, just the center part of all the drawer fronts. And then on all the doors, it's gonna run horizontally. One of the coolest things we've done in this collection is we've made it so that there's major versatility. This is my laundry room. This is sort of a racing stripe. And what we did here is we cut out a slice, top to bottom, so it just runs zippity zip right down. You can mount a great piece of hardware right in the center. Or if you want to do a big handle, you can do a handle that bridges that line. A little bit of zing, a little bit of zip. Look at this little porthole cutout. This is reeded glass, and I love glass that's not perfectly clear. I like textured glass. And so this is a fluted reeded glass. This is a 1/2-inch reed. What happens in your laundry room? Does everything end up on the floor? That's what I found happened last summer when we were here. So I decided to design this. Hey?
It's like cornhole, but for laundry.
It's cornhole laundry.
This wood behind here.
Yeah.
Are you gonna make it nice? Are you gonna dress the wall? Because I think you've got this lovely profile on your nice cupboards.
Yeah.
And then you've got suddenly this vertical line. Too many lines, man.
I thought the lines were kind of fun.
Well, they are fun, but
I sort of like the lines. My original plan was that we would put marble as the backsplash. And then I thought, oh, that's just going to seem too fancy, and maybe we should just have the tongue and groove. And I quite like the intersection of the wide vertical tongue and groove with the narrow reeded detail that we have, the narrow fluted detail we have on our cabinetry. So these are glass front doors. I need to replace the white with glass shelves so you don't see them. And this is a teeny tiny reeded glass. We are doing stone here on this piece and on this piece.
It's finally happening. The slabs are on the island. Alex is still moving mountains, and the cabinets are fitting in beautifully with the help of the Allstyle guys. And the first 2 gorgeous slabs of jade light have been installed. But so much for everything fitting perfectly. The powder room counter runs 9 feet wall to wall. Every millimeter counts.
Is this fitting?
In Robin's bathroom, the leg's too short and the sink isn't centered. The slab for the principal bath needs to be centered over the vanity cabinets, but the measurements are looking incorrect. The holes cut for the sinks are off-center, so we've gone from a crumbling piece of marble to one that's the wrong size with the wrong holes. It's a disaster. I am a DIY adventure pro, but measuring marble seems to have resulted in some mega miscommunications, and a bunch of elements need to be remeasured and redone. It's going to be a long night.
Yesterday was a hard day. Yesterday, nothing went right with the vanities, and we ended up with one counter partway installed, 3 vanities not at all installed, no sinks, no faucet holes drilled. So we have a bunch of problem solving still to do. Our dining table is inbound to the marina any minute now. 12-foot long, custom trestle table made out of 200-year-old wood is coming here.
Time for another cruise on the barge. We're always trying to maximize every trip, so we'll offload junk at the dump to make room for our new handcrafted masterpiece.
Wow!
Look at that.
I love it. It's so cool.
These guys made our gorgeous 14-foot long trestle table inspired by a 17th century Flemish table at Starlight Farm.
I can't wait to cook up a feast and feed a hungry crew
See, that's a nice table you have there.
to honor the history and elegance of this extraordinary table.
A 40-inch linen, I would say Noguchi-inspired shape.
How many designers does it take to screw in a light bulb? At least 2. One to decide which way it should turn, and the other to turn it on.
Today's the last day that our window team is here, and so they've been tweaking all the windows. We're putting the trim on, and we custom milled our trim from lumber we had here on site, and we did it to match what was originally in the cottage. And what are you working on today?
The filter cartridge, and then I've got to install the dishwasher, so getting the supplies run for them, and the electrical.
Is there anything you can't do?
Well, stop it from raining. Got the dishwashers connected, so we can try them out. And a whole bunch of lumber arrives tomorrow for decks and things. Go pick that up.
Have you fallen asleep? What were you saying?
You gotta roll with it, man. Off to the island with yet another load.
Alex and I are rocking and rolling today with a little friendly race. While I head over to our favorite wagon-friendly home hardware for buckets, brooms, and general store supplies, Alex is lugging home some more lumber. Oh, I won the race.
Good morning.
And still had time to paint the house.
Well, we've discovered more rod, of course. More than soft. You know, you can put your fingers right through the board.
Old stairs falling apart, new stairs coming together.
Just when we hoped we'd found all the rot, it came back. But Alex is determined to keep it away.
Our gorgeous custom table arrived, and it is currently unprotected. This is our Bona floor finish, and I have some left over from the bedroom cabin that we redid the floors on. I've done a little tiny sample test on the top of the stretcher, and I think it's looking good. I did kind of a glug of our finish. Then I added probably 2 tablespoons of paint, and I used the same paint color that we did all the walls in here. And then I added some water to thin it out. You don't want it too thick. You want to have enough, but not too much. You don't want to run out, because then you won't be able to match it. I'm really pro about how I mix more water. I've done this treatment many times, and it just works. If I water it down, it's thinner. What I don't want is, I do not want this finish to look like it's sitting on top of the table. I want it to go into the table. I want it to penetrate. And then once I know that I love it, I'll put additional finish coats just of the urethane on top, at which point this table will be indestructible. You really need to have good drop cloths, and I'm gonna get some rags too. Because what do you think the chances are that I'm gonna dribble on the floor where I don't have drop cloths? Very high. Daisy, you're in charge. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. You know how I was worried about whether I had made enough of my mixture? The answer is no, I had not. So my tip to you is make more, After I got the top done, I had to really water it down. When I thinned it down, I actually got it to a consistency that I would say was like skim milk. I am going to do a teeny bit of sanding on areas that I think have too much stain. And then I'm gonna put the urethane top coat on.
Well, greetings from the roof of the cottage. Up here with the cupola, which is pretty cool, but as you can see, pretty gnarly in terms of its rot. A lot of rot. You can see right in there. And that's the bottom of it. So I have to fix that. Who doesn't love demo?
It's Marble Day, take 2.
Hopefully it'll arrive in one piece.
How are we feeling about this today, guys? And I'm wearing my Team Optimist shirt today. Let's see if it works. So we have the first counter and the second counter.
Fingers crossed and kid gloves on, I know this marble is gonna rock once we conquer the island obstacle course.
Time to get rid of the sink.
Speaking of islands, I bought a huge slab that was big enough to cover the entire kitchen island. But to get it here in one piece, we've had to cut it in 2. We've had enough crumbling marble for one cottage.
Cute.
Our expert installer, Mark, touches up tiny cracks with his custom blended epoxy filler to match any color variations perfectly. Details matter.
Got a quilt that I've cut in half, and I'm making 2 bedspreads to go in our quilted guest room. I think I've broken out this sewing machine for the first time since 2008. Sort of still know how to use it.
You gonna make me a Christmas stocking like you've been promising forever and ever and not delivering on?
I made Christmas stockings for the girls for our Christmas special in 2008. Someone is jealous.
And I've got one that basically looks like my sock.
Oh, having fun?
Tightening stuff.
And are we about to have a kitchen sink?
Well, you should turn this tap on. See if A, if it works, and B, if it's pouring water underneath. Oh, guys, shut it off, shut it off! I'm kidding. Well, this is exciting. I've just installed all the Real faucets.
Yes.
And drains.
And?
Well, I gotta say, I'm really impressed with how simple they are to install. They come with all the hoses and everything, so you don't need the braided lines or anything like that. It's all good to go.
Ooh, baby!
Yeah.
Drips?
And no leaks. People see I wear too many hats sometimes.
Alex really can do anything, and always with a smile.
Sky goes up.
Generally, yes.
That's great.
We've been a team in life and work for 25 years.
Yes.
And he still amazes me each day with his energy, skill, silliness, dedication,
And what are you doing today?
and determination
Final details.
to keep everything, including me, real and fun.
We got a lot to do. We got a photo shoot tomorrow, so let's get going. Let's get cracking.
Goodbye, beautiful tub. Clover, one last look at that tub.
It's time to celebrate and enjoy the view while summer slips away. Our grand dame is young again, and we've got lots more Georgian Bay adventures to explore. This journey began with spending time on the lake with friends who introduced us to our new home away from home. We've seen this cottage from above and below, on sunny and stormy days, with friends and family, but one thing never changes. This place never gets old. I'll see you next week when I show you the final makeovers. Don't forget to turn on notifications for updates about our latest episodes. Please subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. See you again soon for the room reveals.